All right, what is good, everyone? We are live for a recap of today's stream, and this is kind of a test on how we might start doing things in the future. Uh, but that all depends. When it comes down to streams, it depends on how many people are on what we can cover, because it's better to say one thing right and everybody know than have to say it multiple times and it kind of gets mixed up. If that makes sense, it's hard to explain something multiple times the exact same way when you're explaining so many things over a short period of time. So I hope we can all understand that. And we're just doing some testing with the stream. So bear with us here. You will see something soon. And abracadabra, we have the MetaTrader 4 chart, our best friend, right? And for all of our longtime members, you know this is our best friend. So, we're pretty much going to just do a recap of what happened this morning. And speaking of that, I have to give me one moment. Uno momento, mi amigos. All right, I'll bring you along for the ride. So this is my Photoshop home page. I'm just making some uh, tweaks to the thumbnail so people don't get their panties in a knot thinking that we're doing any type of live trading. This is just a recap. Just a recap. So we gotta let some people know. All right. Right about looks Gucci. All right, so we'll export that. Got everything. Export. And put that on the desktop. Grabs. Bada bing. Perfect. All right. So let's get that right on there. Plop it as a thumbnail. And we are good. Go ahead and get this shared in the lobby. All right. And we are back at it. Let's go. pull up our market clock. Go ahead and pull up our Forex calendar. Let's see. So today at 7:30, we did call out this 7:30 news. So we'll take it back here. A minute. So this is our trend leading. Right. Blow it up one more time. I want to make sure everybody can see it. It's clear on everybody's screen. Okay. So this is our trend leading into New York session. So the ending of London into New York session. It's an uptrend. We can actually, let's take it back a little more just for us to identify this. Here's one uptrend. Here's the other. So we can identify that there is upward momentum in these areas. Pushed up, there's a chance for us to push up again. And it's retesting now, so there is a possibility that we do come up to this level. But this is Asian session. So we don't trade Asian session. This is not a trading session, just to make this clear to everybody listening. It's just a recap of what happened for this morning. So whenever I'm at my house getting ready in the morning, I'm still checking the charts on my phone. I want to make this clear that I don't only trade on the computer and I don't only trade on my phone. Coming up, I learned how to trade on my phone, so I stuck to it. And I like the aspect of me being able to travel as needed and where needed and still have some type of connection to the chart for me to either trade or manage my trades, still monitor my trades like I would be at my computer. And I also feel like it's quicker, get all of that accomplished. So if I could, I would trade 100% on my phone, but with streaming purposes and just everything else, I trade on the computer. And I'm also sitting in front of a 55-inch TV in portrait mode so that I can fit this entire chart on your screen to see these numbers. There is a whole process behind that, but this is my setup. So I see it on a much larger scale than my phone. That is the advantages of trading on a PC. So I'm able to identify targets over to the left and see support and resistance zones, supply and demand zones on the left easier whenever price is over here on the right. Because this is what we're seeing. We're seeing the markets tick here, but I'm able to identify what's happening over here at the moment. So if like this would be a point of support if price was to come back and start testing that zone and then it starts bouncing up, that would be a supply zone. I'm sorry, I forgot where I was going with that. But anyways, let's go over what happened this morning. Whenever I was trading off my phone, so on and so forth. Anyway, I'm looking at it on my phone. Comes 6:30 in the morning. I'm waking up, getting ready. I'm peeking at it. I'm identifying this trend, these trends. Oh, we're going up. We're going up. There's a higher opportunity for us to go up. So I realize that there is rejection support here. London keeps trickling up, and then we come into a consolidation range above a previous resistance turning into support. And we are wanting to trade inside of these two lines, our New York session open and New York Stock Exchange open. Two different things. This is why you see a lot more volume happening into the later half of the morning, because the New York Stock Exchange now has input into the market. So what we're identifying is this consolidation zone, which we call it a no trade range, which is a long-term consolidation area. And this was in between 115.7 and 115.6, because this is our most previous resistance break, retest, and we came back above. We created a range, and now it's testing inside of that range. Are we going to go up or are we going to go down? We don't know yet. We're waiting for the candles to either close above 115.7 to take buys, or we're going to wait for the candles to close below 115.6 to take sells. So price is consolidating in this area. We're waiting, we're waiting, we're waiting, we're waiting. I got to the office around, I remember, so I remember this happening right here. You can't see the arrow, I'm sure, but this candlestick right here, I saw that happen. And then so we started the stream here. We were dropping, came down. We thought it was going to go here. This is why I said, hey, we're waiting, guys. We're waiting for the candles to close, and it pulled all the way back in. We witnessed that happen. It started coming down, tested support again, tested support again, tested support again, and then we couldn't go up. This is where we're waiting for the candles to close. And then this is where we said it happened very fast. It happened very fast. It started going up. Started going up. Actually, that was this candle. My bad. But anyway, we rejected off the 115.6. Started going up, and we're anticipating what? Buys when candles close above 115.7. So we're watching it on our higher time frames. It's going up, because we were looking at it like this at the time. Remember? This would actually probably be easier for me to show you, but 30-minute, we started rejecting the 115.6. Next candle started opening up. We started testing above 115.7. Look what happened. We closed. Very important. Very important. Take all this off. Gonna mess us up. All right. So now on our 15-minute candle, look, we closed outside 115.7. That's what we're looking at. The next couple minutes on this candle right here, we came down. We tested 115.7 for a short term. Very short. This is where it's important. You got to get your entries very precise. This is where our sniper entries come in. Enter on that retest. Perfect. This whole entire move, we caught 100 pips. That's what we took, 100 pips. Actually, no, I take that back, because this was after we traded. We got a range of about 66. I couldn't tell exactly on the FX book because it's still not connected. Have to remake a whole new account with Nash Market, so on and so forth. It's just a long process. So we took our profits somewhere around 60, 70 pips, and then the price kept going up. Set our stop losses. And this is only right at 8:30. So this is the first 30-minute candle of the new 4-hour candle. First 30-minute of the new 4-hour, because this is the new 4-hour candle. You see, we rejected support, closed outside the range. Next candle, creating the next 4-hour high, which this is the low, high. Had to make a higher high because that's what's the trend. The trend's our friend, so we're following it. You wouldn't follow a friend off the bridge, but you'd follow it in a trend. The market. I guess don't follow your friends in trends either, I guess. If you always be original. If that is any advice to anyone, be original. But in the market, the trend is your friend. The trend is your friend, my friend, mi amigos. The charta is mi amigo. Mi amigo, su amigo. So we followed the trend. We bought here. We got out somewhere in this candle because guess what? I secure the bags. I take 100. I want to take 100% of the profits on that first candle because even this is unknown. We would never have known this would happen, and even still, it came back down 44 pips before it even did that on the next hour candle. And overall, we came all the way back down. We retraced every single thing that it gained this morning. So if you didn't have stop losses set and you let the trades run, whatever you did, it's now negative, and or you got stopped out if you did set stop losses. And this is why we like to secure the bag. We like to take 100% when we can. When it looks good, that's when you take a bite. Take a big chunk. And with the right risk management and the consistency we need to build an account, we can take some big chumps, my friend. We could take some big chumps, my friend. But I want to stress, look how important it is to wait. Look how important it is. This is what we're working on, working for. This little thing right here. This is a beautiful piece of art. This is absolutely beautiful. Kadeem, if you're watching this, I love you, bro. You literally changed my life. And if there's anybody I need a shout out for this photo right here, this screenshot, this stream, this little thing I got drawn right here, these 4 little lines changed my life. And he encouraged me to learn. You have to learn before you earn. And until you accept that, you literally will never earn. You have to learn. And then it's not even what you think it's about. Let me go ahead and throw something on the screen right here. Let's see. Right here. This It's not going to let me. Of course. Well, anyway, this takes more than just being able to read the charts. It takes the psychology, it takes the patience, it takes the confidence, it takes the trust, it takes the time, it takes the effort, it takes the motivation, it takes the ambition, and it definitely, most certainly, takes the mental discipline, the drive, the want. It's a cycle. The market, you're learning about direction, entry, analysis, plan, risk, risk management, the exit, the reward, and most of all, the most important, psychology, the mindset behind the trading. How are you trading? Why are you trading? Have you developed yourself enough to trust your plan and develop an analysis like this? Or are you still lost and unable to identify anything? You don't know what's right or wrong. That's where it takes time. And honestly, this is why I am here. I'm here to mentor. I'm here to mentor everyone. I'm here to be the person that I didn't have when I needed. If I would have had me when I needed, it would have saved me so much time to be where I am now. And the mistakes I've made, I lost count a long time ago. And this is well over 50,000 hours. We'll actually look it up. We'll do some give or take. Let's see. How many hours? I've been doing this for 9 years. So we'll just say 8 years from all of the days that might have added up that I didn't look at a chart and or trade. We have 70,000 hours in the market, excluding one whole year of me learning, me being in it, me just starting. Let's say that, excluding one whole year that might have added up for the days that I couldn't. Or didn't look at the chart, which might have been a couple hours, honestly. But we're at 70,000 hours, excluding a year. So I have a little bit of experience, I must say. So if there's anybody that I wish I had, it would be me. And that's all I did have. So I knew that I either was going to succeed at it or it was never going to happen. And here we are, trading for Bankroll Solutions, Ascendancy Asset Preservations, and we are top partners with the leading NFT museum on the Zoom XRP ledger, DART. This is crazy. and hopefully we're trading Dart pretty soon, but this is Forex at the moment. And this is just an alternative trading to your investing. See, crypto, we're investing long term. Forex, we're trading short term. We're getting in and out per day. And then possibly the money that we're making here, we'll throw it into some crypto while it's cheap. And then now you have a trading and investing portfolio running. So this is just the extra value in the market or the community, the server, Ascendancy. So I want to just continue talking about what happened this morning. Once the price started reaching up here, it was at, I remember 115.798. It was like right at the point of the 15-minute chart and see if it's on there. Yeah. So this candle right here reached 115.794, and then it came back down and retraced 20 pips, 22 pips. And then the next candle retraced another 25 and pushed up over the long term of the 4-hour candle, and then now reversed completely back into our no trade range. So you can see this is how the day ended, back inside of our no trade range, 115.7 to 115.6. And this is why it's crucial to look at our market clock. Trade during the specific times. Green dots. New York session. London comes to a close. We have New York Stock Exchange open, and then the rest of New York session. And then you'll have a little green highlighted area here, just like Asian session has right here. This green highlighted area is these two lines. On the chart. So once the price started coming up to our 115.794, I said, set your stop losses at 115.750. And sure enough, price came back down and hit the stop loss. So everybody who did set the stop loss, unfortunately got their stop losses hit, but it rejected that much. It had potential to do exactly what it did 30 minutes later. Come all the way back down into our no trade range. And then you're stuck because it didn't move for the rest of the day. And the only place it went was overextending 40 pips. And this is all rejection area. So what are the odds that it continues? Because over the long term, we didn't stay closed above, we didn't stay closed below 115.6. And that's what we were looking at back here. Sells when candles close below 115.6. They did, but this isn't even in session, so this doesn't even matter. So this is why it's important to set stop losses and also, in our opinion, secure the bags. This is not financial advice. We're not financial advisors, just probability solvers. Just secure the bags, man. What's wrong with making little amounts, or what you think is little amounts? Because once it grows, it's going to be big. And then you'll realize what you thought was small is actually big. So, I just wanted to go over what happened this morning. I thought it was a good recap because it was a beautiful analysis. Like, this analysis could not have gotten any better. Like, this was spot on. Candles closed below 115.6. It didn't. As soon as it closed above 115.7, boom, on the spot, it retested 115.7 and bada bing. Our statement loaded successfully. I think our FX book just loaded. No, it didn't. The heck? This one says uploaded successfully, and this one says never. So, yeah, we still have to fix that my FX. You've connected your account successfully, but yeah, it's one of the passwords probably got mixed up or something like that. So we'll just have to do it over again. But anyway, look how beautiful this entry is. This analysis, it's perfect. So yeah, more than likely we'll just continue this trend. But we won't know until tomorrow. That's the thing. It does not pay to trade agent session. It never goes well for us, so we're not getting in the markets. So I just wanted to do this recap just to go over what happened this morning, what we were experiencing. And I just have to, it was on my mind all day that I know the streams are boring. That's not what we're here for. We're here to make money. The only way to make money is to be patient. And I boggle my mind all day to see or to come up with ideas to keep the stream busy. But I have to come to the realization that we're not here to do that. We're here to monitor, analyze, and strategically execute trades, manage them, and secure the bags. That is the motto for Bankroll Solutions. We secure bags. So, during the streams, we have a wealth attracting frequency and focus frequency playing so that we're all on the same wavelength and can basically meditate together, have that same mind space to work in. Feel like it brings us all together. A nice, relaxing, peaceful morning. Nothing crazy going on. We're able to focus, give our ideas, and discuss strategically. Solve the probabilities and execute and manage precisely. So I know the streams are boring. You won't hear me talking a lot. There's a lot of stuff that is in my mind that I can't say on stream because it's going to confuse all of our beginners, which is the reason why it's better for all of us to be on the stream instead of having multiple streams and one thing is said multiple different ways. So everybody gets a different idea of it and doesn't hear the same words come out of my mouth every single time, because there's different ways to lead into the conversations or discussion topics, points, the puzzle pieces that we're trying to bring together. So I guess that is going to conclude the stream. Um, if you want to compare anything, it's best to watch today's morning stream and then come to this one afterwards to see it played out and kind of explained in a more detailed way. But it was a very simple day. We identified 2 support and resistance levels. We made a plan. We're going to buy when candles close above 115.7 or sells when candles close below 115.6. Sure enough, price came above 115.7 and closed. And then now we move to the next target level at 115.8. We secured bags between, I can pull it up. Let's see. $741 right here. Got it right here. We got 86 pips. And then through the rest of the session, it did push through 0.8, almost hit 0.9, came to a high at 115.873, and then we pushed back down into our no trade range. So yeah, I just wanted to go over a recap. I hope this was helpful to everyone who tuned in, and I look forward to everyone joining in the future, reaping the benefits of Bankroll Solutions. I love you all. I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.